Hi, welcome back to Let's Play Descent 3. I have two co-pilots and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Milhy, hanging out in the missile bay.
Hey, I'm Stir System Air. I'm sitting behind the cockpit, but not in the cockpit itself, just behind co-pilot.
So, what you may have seen there was I started a new game and starting at level 3. Part of what happened was I screwed up on my save files and I overwrote saves and bad things happened. So rather than simply restarting the campaign from the beginning, I'm just going to use the level select to start a new game from level 3.
Starting anew.
Makes sense to me.
But my job in this mission is to detonate a CED starbase and ransack its computer core for any information regarding the events at the end of Descent 2 before I blow it all up.
Alright, it's like we're blowing up reactors again or something.
Batch 559, we're requesting drop-off clearance for delivery 13 Omega. Affirmative.
I heard this is the longest level in the franchise as well.
Meteor storm approaching. Expedite your business.
It is the largest level in Descent, yes. Like, between all the Descent games, including Overload. This is the one that takes up the most physical volume in-game. Which means we start inside a box.
Perfect.
That's just great.
Yeah. Okay, what is the time to create expectation that we mentioned at the beginning of Descent 3 when you literally start inside the crate?
Secondary bay door activated. All personnel must immediately exit the hangar.
Oh, there's the countdown already.
Yep. So we need to make our way through the loading bays and got to be able to safely extract ourselves. But first things first, I need to access the secret level.
Oh, secret level?
Yep, but give me a moment here. So, if you happen to be stuck inside one of these open bay areas when these doors open up, you get sucked out into space. As I'm going to demonstrate shortly-ish, in about 10 seconds. And this is also why I've been avoiding picking up power-ups, because I know I'm going to be picking them up shortly.
Oh.
And there we go.
You have found a secret area. Your prize is you lose all your items forever.
Yes, actually, that is what happens. There is a command in the game that lets you drop your active items, but I've never used it, and I keep forgetting what it is, and here I am looking around going, there's supposed to be a plasma gun in this room. Where is it? Did it get sucked out into space?
Oh, it probably did. I mean, you sucked out everything in this room.
Yes, but you see right over here, you see how the Vulcan cannon and ammo got caught up on the geometry. The plasma cannon was supposed to be caught up over here somewhere.
Well, that's awkward.
Maybe it's non-deterministic.
Yeah.
And a level that's infinitely more fun this way, though.
Secondary bay door activated. All personnel.
Never know what power-ups you're gonna have.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's like, this is still a Descent level. If they don't spam you with all of the power-ups every level, because, you can start new games at each level as you pass through them. But regardless, just let's collect some fun stuff here, and then get ready to go.
Looks like we've escaped the hangar bay just in time to go into another hangar bay, and oh, never mind. This is new.
Yep, an energy recharge station right underneath the landing platform.
Put a lot of effort into the design of these little side areas.
Oh yeah. Also, we are flying a black pyro. Not a regular Pyro GX, but this is the Special Forces version. The most important difference is that when you fire off your missiles, you fire off 2 at a time.
Any other differences besides the color?
It looks cooler.
I think it holds more Voss ammo. I don't remember.
It's still a Pyro, but I mean, holding more Voss ammo is completely irrelevant for the most part.
Yeah.
Secondary bay door access.
But I think it's time to step outside.
We exit the hangar.
Oh, cutscene.
I love the fact that the captain bot has a hat.
That's an interesting... Levels in this game don't usually have cutscenes like that, never mind ones with subtitles.
So,
Oh,
slight physics puzzle going on here.
oh yes, I think I remember this.
There's actually a couple of different physics puzzles in this level. But this is basically a training practice ground for it.
The ball into the...
Now, lasers don't do much. Kinetics do a little bit better. But the idea is that you gotta push the ball into there. And... reward.
It's so extraneous, but I love it.
But it shows off what they could do with the engine.
Yeah, they had a couple of physics puzzles in the original. I guess they wanted to actually have one where you do something else.
Yeah.
You push the ball, does it lightly damage your shield?
Nope.
That's good. No bumping things dead in Descent 1.
No.
These balls really don't like the Voss.
No, to be fair, I mean, it is the Voss. I mean, it's not exactly the best weapon in the business, but... Oh, number 2 gets me a... Oh, frag grenades. Or frag missiles.
Yeah, that's something, at least.
Yeah, but I think that's enough. My sense... my honed experience with this sort of thing makes me think that if I did it a third time, I'd get a bad result.
One concussion missile for your troubles.
Or an enemy spawns.
Oh, even better.
50 thief spots spawned right on your tail.
Oh, that would have been perfect if it spawned a thief bot for getting all 3 in. I was really laying on thick with the hangar bays.
Well, to be fair, this is the last one.
Okay.
No more hangering out.
Boo. But the...
This is where they keep all the pipes.
Yep.
Gotta put them somewhere.
And it's where they keep... Yeah. And it's where they keep the flamethrower in case you want one.
Is there anything in those pipes? Didn't the guy come out of one?
Yes, that's where the flamethrower is. But, you know, I don't need the flamethrower, so I'm going to ignore it. Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, who needs crowd control in a giant open level anyway?
When the crowd control can't hit enough of the crowd? Yeah, that's the thing. Don't ask me how I missed this during... Oh, shoot.
I saw that thing.
Oh, crap.
Boy.
It's these friggers in tight quarters.
Yeah, your flare is green. I don't remember if that was pointed out before.
No, it's new with the new version of the pyro.
Shot right there. A rude fellow.
Well, he is rude, but I could just turn the other cheek and walk away, but he did shoot me, so...
Crime never pays.
No, it doesn't.
I'm bopping to this music, though. This is great.
Oh, yeah. But again, even at its worst, like, Descent's always had awesome music.
Absolutely.
And it's time for a mini-boss fight. This guy fires off sniper round shots. So... Or, I could just feed him a pair of cyclones and be done with it.
Just wanted to deliver you a message.
Wow, dual... yeah, and the response is dual cyclone, because that's not busted at all.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. I mean, you could fire off 2 mega missiles.
Yeah, that just sounds like you're going to blow yourself up.
True. I mean, even the dual fire is limited. It only fires off 1 smart missile, 1 mega missile, or 1 black shark at a time.
That makes sense. Wow, look at this game design. Blow this thing up and then wait 10 seconds to progress.
Well, I mean, you could progress, but then you just catch on fire.
And the fire gets stuck to your windshield while you're trying to blast these guys.
Yep. Because unfortunately, they never installed windshield wipers.
They put in all the stops for the aesthetics on this black pyre and then forgot the basics. Shame on you, Dravis.
Yeah. But hey, Dravis did provide us with a pyro, which was a definite upgrade from our previous ship, so... Dravis is...
Can't be all bad.
Yeah, Samuel Dravis is a good guy.
Well, that's convenient.
Yep. Gee, I wonder how I will be able to deal with these guys with there's a force field up and running.
There must be some way to activate that force field switch from here.
We can just hope for a meteor or something? Oh, or that.
Oh wow, shot it in one.
Trust me, like, I was very surprised I managed to get that on my first shot. I was half expecting to, need 2 or 3 shots before I got the right angle.
Yeah, that's the real... Oh, red guide bot.
Yep, red guide bot.
Everything is fancy colors in the black pyro. Oh god.
Damn it, Omega robots.
Yeah, Omega robots and the purple bastards are just throwing everything at you, and it's only halfway through the game.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate fact, but,
Main initial forces primary cooling junction.
So, oh, damn it. We got spotted. I didn't move down here fast enough.
Oh, they're not messing around with security.
Nope, this is another mini-boss fight. You just
Do that.
That was kind of him. He called security and opened the door for you.
Yep. But I have to
Strong enough to beat the. You're strong enough to beat the mini boss. I guess you can go in.
Yeah. But here's our first bomb payload loaded. Have to hit 2 more before I come back to, or before I can start ransacking the place. And by the way, yes, the guide bot is an absolute lifesaver.
A level this size, I can only imagine.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, even though it's gargantuan and huge, it never overstays its welcome.
Yeah. The hangars are pretty repetitive, but they've been pretty good about mixing things up since then. Oh, never mind, there's a hangar again.
No. But now we get to be in the control room for the hangar.
Ooh.
Oh.
So we can turn on the doors.
Secondary bay door activated. All personnel must immediately
Nothing like laser activated switches.
And there he goes.
Ooh.
Oh, you can't even see the exit on this one, that's a bit unfortunate.
No.
You can punch the docking bay floor with a crate.
Yep. You know, this looks like a very dangerous spot to be in. I think I should not, detonate all the fire in here.
Sounds like a good time for a guided missile if you had one.
Honestly, guided missiles aren't as good in this game as they used to be.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
It is, trust me.
Seems it would be, but guess not.
This day, I still don't know what those little bots with the big glass heads are about.
They're,
Just kind of there.
they're medical bots. They provide energy to people who need it. I just have to,
Ooh.
crack them open like a piñata first.
Oh, that's nice. Pinata bots wandering around the facility.
Don't even need a blindfold.
Oh, it's the fire room. There you go.
Yep. But I just had to come around here to finish, showing the other half of that loop.
secondary bay door.
It's totally worth it just to get in the control room.
Immediately exit the hangar.
Yes, that's... you can do that. You can swing the crane arm around. And
Can you... Oh,
you can light everything on fire.
It's pretty hot.
well, yeah, that makes sense. They're on fire, and the best way to put out a fire is going out into the vacuum of space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Space is a giant black mass in your mini-map.
Yeah. Although at one point I pull up the mini-map and you can actually see the little set used at the beginning of the level to show the ship approaching the tiny little model of the level.
I gotta put it somewhere, and I'm kind of surprised that shows on the mini-map, though.
Well, I mean, they did put it into an out-of-the-way corner so that they could film it using the camera.
Yeah, guess that's the best they could do with this engine.
Well, actually, it's a common trick for a lot of things, where they'll put a in-engine cutscene, the location for it, in a place the player can't normally access. in order to film it there without the players being able to screw around with it.
I guess that makes more sense than coding this whole thing just to not put it on the
It's
map.
always fun when you can actually get to those areas.
Magnets, how do they work?
Well, actually, it's more of a physics puzzle where you can adjust the gravity inside a room, and then you got to knock one of these big balls into the fans.
Oh. Yeah, I guess gravity doesn't mean much for you, but that ball's just feeling it.
Well, not right now, it's not. Of course, just remember that you still need kinetic weapons or your ship's nose to move things around properly.
And in true Descent 3 fashion, pushing things into fans is always the answer.
Of course, there's lots of energy here, so time to, recharge my shields.
I guess that's what they put that in for. Wow, that energy is not happy with this fan.
Nope. But I have to fire off through these guys here to try and basically play zigzag to hit that guy that's moving in the corner there.
That is pretty neat. Oh, yeah, that works pretty neat when it works.
And of course, that's why they also provide you with a lot of extra energy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, there are two ways out of the physics puzzle area. Like, there's two different access points. They come to two different fans here. I took the slightly longer route with the first fan, but you can go for the second one. It doesn't really make a difference. However, what does make a difference is do not get caught by this fan. Do not get caught by this fan. There is no way for you to get out or to recover any items that you lose down there. Trust me, I've tried.
The guide bot seemed to go down there no problem.
Oh, he's stuck down there.
I thought so, but he's
He
expendable.
got caught.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's the little side area where they had the model.
Oh, well found. Yeah, well, the guidebot's invincible, but he's not expendable. Like, if he gets stuck somewhere, he's not coming back,
Nah.
probably.
No, he's not fast enough to get past the fan that's up there. And I can't recall him.
So he's just stuck there for the
So
rest of the
basically
level.
the-
Rip, I guess.
He's stuck there until I respawn.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate bit about the level design here.
I really wouldn't say that. I mean, it's an engine limitation more than anything else, but, at least having the guide bot available to you is good.
Yeah, definitely. Just kind of sucks when he gets stuck somewhere in the level this big, but looks pretty linear for this part, at least.
Well, I mean, it is a very long level, and it is fairly linear. There's not that many side branches. Now, I need to be careful here. Because I need to make sure I hit get the maintenance spot before he can hit the switch there. Because if he hits the switch, all these guys turn on.
Oh, that would be a fun fight.
It's not.
You just got him then.
But this is a laser reflective wall if you wanted to take the gamble. And
Nice of them to give you multiple options.
yeah, but for the best part is that accidentally shooting one of these guys doesn't turn them on.
Yeah, that's That's awfully nice, honestly.
And another round. Oh. Where?
Oh, invincibility right in the way that you can't miss. That's a good sign.
But it doesn't matter. I am out of that. I'm out of that very dangerous area. And into the big room.
Oh boy.
Give me a second here. No, past me. Don't do this. Don't do this past me.
What was past you doing?
I'm heading back to try and recover my guide bot.
Well, wasting the invincibility.
Yes.
Past you are smart.
Well, I mean, he has to be to have gotten this far.
And killing all those guards in time was pretty good. The double homing really does help there.
Who needs smart when you have skill?
Not me. I mean, have you seen me play this game? Skill is not how I describe my ability to play this game.
No lives, who needs that?
Tenacity then, I guess?
It's probably a good way to put it. Oh, right, here's the guided missile. Even the guided missile gets sucked in. That's awesome.
Yep. Because the guided missile is not a mobile camera, it's an actual physical discrete object, so... Now this is me thinking, hey, I see the little device down there. Maybe I can hit it. Sure, I can hit it. But it's not taking.
Oh, that's the dummy fan that's not attached to anything, isn't it?
That's right.
So of course they didn't make it destructible. Why would they?
Also, look at what this is doing to my frag missiles.
It's like homing missiles.
You earned those fair and square by pushing a ball into a hole, and now they're gone.
And, yeah, no, that's it. Like, no, seriously. There's nothing down there. It's a fake out.
It's just a goodbye guide bot pit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But I know I'll die relatively soon enough, so...
You're not dying so far. 200 shields is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
See how long it lasts.
5, 4, 3... No, not that soon.
It would be that soon if you hit that switch.
Yeah.
I don't know why they felt like they had to repeat this 4 times. It's kind of unfortunate. Doesn't really change between the iterations.
Because they could. And because I'm certain that there are masochists out there who would go that and go, oh yeah, I can totally do that, and just ramp up the money, or ramp up the points.
Yeah, well, they gotta make that score valuable somehow, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a big room indeed. Wow.
Return to normal duty.
Now what's going on here is that it's slowly drawing you upwards towards the top. But we don't want to get all the way to the top yet. I want to get to this door over here first. Because through here is the next power junction I need to blow up.
Oh, yeah. Imagine just missing that and having to backtrack through the whole level.
No comment.
Oh no.
Trust me, this level gave me plenty of headaches during my practice runs.
I can only imagine.
I don't have to imagine. So let's pull the maintenance switch and then quickly duck out away.
Some secondary cooling junction.
Yeah, like here they mix it up. There's different things to hide behind for the maintenance spot instead of just a copy-pasted room. That's nice.
But now I gotta wait for the maintenance bot to come by.
And wait.
And blow him up for his troubles.
Yes.
Suitable reward to make it nice and quick.
Oh, I only just noticed the placing bombs down. I'm pretty sure they just took that from Descent 1 and 2. That's a nice touch.
Oh, there are a lot of reused assets. I mean, even when I get to Overload, you're going to be looking... Wait a second, like, some of the things in Overload, like, wait a second, that's been around since Descent 1. What?
You got the assets, might as well reuse them, especially if they're not that obvious.
Or if it's a deliberate, design choice.
Good old throwbacks.
And now time to relatively carefully go up to this door over here.
Oh, something's happening with the gravity.
It's pushing and pulling at the same time, depending on where you are. It's trying to get you towards the middle of the room.
Oh, that's just awkward.
It is. There we go. Trust me, I had no right to make it look as easy as I did.
I think I remember having a lot of problems with that room when I played this
How
years
long did
ago.
it take you on your practice?
Tricording is your friend.
How long did it take you on your practice runs, curiously?
Oh, like once I figured out the gimmick of the room, not that long. It's slow going.
And before you figured it out, how long did it take?
Back and look.
5 minutes.
Yeah, well, they teach you back in level 1 of the expansion that you can fight wind by rubbing against the wall, and so you just do it in that room too, I guess.
Yeah. And time to get to the third reactor chamber to blow up.
Alright.
You can tell it's third because they've got 3 robots defending it.
It's the third most difficult reactor.
Also, I just want to note for the record that using the flamethrowers on turrets is not a great idea. Turrets don't take as much damage.
Good thing you skipped that flamethrower.
That's... Yeah, I guess flamethrower is not actually all that useful. And the tankiest enemies do seem to be those, like, the turrets, and especially the homing turrets.
And me just checking underneath for prizes. Like, seriously, people, this is a huge level. I mean, I'm 2/3 or halfway through already.
Yeah, this is the third reactor, and we're only a little over halfway through, so there's still a lot left.
Yep. Including, surprise, multiple boss fights.
Wow.
Yeah.
First game barely Original Descent 3 didn't even have that many bosses, now they're putting multiple in a level.
True, but I mean, the list of things that Descent 3 did wrong is huge.
I respect a lot of the changes they made here, even if the scripting isn't always great.
Yeah.
Oh, Ball 2, now with crossing a solid hurdle.
Yep. Now, I need to drop this ball into here. Like, we got trained on how to use these guys earlier, but now it's time to actually put it into practice. Because we need to put the ball into there in order to actually advance what we need to do to advance. So
Oh my goodness.
Get in there, you son of a...
Oh, nope, stuck in the corner now.
Only stuck so long until I shoot it with the Vos.
And then it just spins in place on the floor. Great
Was
physics
half
engine there.
expecting to just shoot over the wall again.
It's vibing. You made the first one look so easy, and now we've come to this.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Oh, never mind, it's vibing. Okay, here we go.
Goal!
Now the important part is that spawned a cloaking device. Now you may have noticed there's actually nowhere to hide in here in order to avoid being seen by the maintenance bot.
Oh, that's devious.
So, turn invisible, grab that, and now hold your breath for 30 seconds.
Oh, I didn't just spawn a cloak, it just spawned 2 megas as well. At least that's value.
And this is the part of me where I'm like, okay, where's that timer? I want the timer from Descent 2 for my invincibility or cloaking device.
Yeah. They just didn't think of that kind of thing back then. I'm pretty sure the timer in 2 was because of the rebirth port.
Probably. But that's 3 for 3 bombs.
Now we gotta download the data, I guess?
Yep, we got to download all the sensor data from the end of Descent 2, Vertigo. Or just regular Descent 2. But the nice thing I like about the plasma rifle is that it's a burst fire rather than a stream of fire.
Pretty useful.
Yeah. Although the burst firing giving out on occasion is annoying.
If you have to keep repressing the button to make it keep firing, that's a bit less cool.
Yeah. But it also helps where you can just tap the button and it'll burst fire a bit.
Yes, it helps not burn through energy like in the last games. Oh, that's a big turret!
Yep. Doesn't do extra damage though, and honestly it's too small to do anything.
Slow to do anything,
Or
too.
sorry, it's too big.
Give you 6,000 points, that's what it does, I guess.
Yeah. Also eating a sniper shot to the face because I could.
That took out like half. You've been pretty full the whole level, and that just brought you to half shields already.
Sniper rifles not to be messed with.
Oh, yeah. The kinetic effect, too.
Hey, you're about to meet the captain, I see.
Oh, hey, wow, you did die after all. Amazing. Now you got the guide bot back, so let's just pretend that was on purpose.
Yeah, we'll totally say that.
Accidentally on purpose. Happy little accident.
I am nowhere near as handsome as Bob Ross. But take that guy out from outside of his optic range. But I have the plasma rifle back, you know, I don't really need anything else, so all this stuff is just, you know, gravy.
Yeah, it's just fun picking up big clouds of power-ups, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But let's go talk to the captain now. I'm sure he'll have something interesting to say.
Yeah, he put a portrait of himself up in his own room. That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
Is this a shower?
Probably.
I guess even robots need to shower.
Hey,
And hey,
Where'd he go?
captain.
so he teleports around
God.
and then fires starts lights flickering, and then fires impact
God.
mortars. That's what he does. He teleports around and fires AoE weapons.
That's kind of like a previous Descent boss, honestly.
To be fair, it's like all the Descent bosses.
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually.
But I got his key.
And I'm getting eye damage.
Yeah, trust me, the flickering lights in this one, not as fun.
It's a 90s game. I guess it can't be helped. They had lighting they wanted to play with.
Porygon hadn't come up yet.
Captain, report delivery.
Captain is not going to be reporting to the bridge anytime soon.
Well, you killed him and took his key, so by the right of ascendance, you are now the captain.
Well, not quite. I mean, I still have to deal with this guy.
Oh, the first mate.
Yeah. Now, fortunately, the first mate's actually an easier fight. And yes, the first mate has a picture of the captain in his room.
Oh, he's the first mate.
Well, yeah, that's some loyalty right there. Oh, he's not in his room. That's disappointing.
Looks like I'll have to track him down to his office.
So when is he going to ambush you?
I don't know if he'll ambush me or I'll ambush him. And there's that thing. It's like, is that supposed to be a secret passage or something? But I can't open it up.
Okay, this is actually something I remember from the years and years ago. Like, nobody could figure out how to open this clearly strange texture, so people emailed the developers, and the developers were like, yeah, we are going to add a second phase to this boss where he flies into that room and you do a bunch of reflecting shots off force fields to hit him, but we couldn't get the scripting done, so we just shoved a wall texture over it.
Yeah, so
Suddenly have this.
even then the wall texture doesn't always show up.
Yeah, they just hurried and shoved it on there and didn't do a very good job. It was
Suddenly have
deadlines,
this
man.
funny mental image of him doing that anyway, and then teleporting around, wanted to find out the wall's in the way, and he dropped his key. Oops. So he's just sitting in there.
I'm sure that happened in testing.
But now it's time to go deal, or I won't say deal with, but let's aggressively negotiate with the first mate.
Yeah, as you do.
Also, plasma rifle. Ooh, ow!
Oh, the flak. That was so close.
Oop.
That, and there was a
There-
second sniper that I missed, so...
Oh, yeah, so there is. The very generous checkpointing doesn't mean much, except now you gotta fight this guy with level 1 laser.
And all the concussion missiles.
Oh, yeah. Well, it gives you 7 more when you respawn. You might as well use them.
Fewer on higher difficulties, but yeah.
Oh. Maintenance bot will never find the captain. Yeah, they're just throwing energy at you now.
Yeah.
Pretty literally, actually.
Well, something I find funny though is that the healer, like these restock bots, ow, and the captain and the first mate all share the same model, just different colors.
Honestly, I kind of like that as a stylistic choice.
Because it shows they're not combat units.
Yeah. Same model, more or less, but they've got very differentiated appearances regardless. here's the data room.
Report to the bridge.
I actually need to get to the commander, or sorry, the first officer first. This is just a side trip.
I see. Oh, there's the bridge.
Yep. Now, unfortunately, this guy's invincible until the cutscene. And here's his gimmick. He copies himself. And you have to figure out which one's the real one.
Oh, that's new. That,
And every time he copies himself, he fires off impact mortars into the room. So, the best way to deal with it is hide back here, spot the one that isn't glitching out, and shoot the ever-loving crap out of it.
well, that's a pretty neat change of pace, even if not a particularly effective one.
Yeah. To be fair, like, this is a ridiculously easy boss fight.
Some first officer he turned out to be.
And then he just blows up on his own at the end.
Yeah, but seriously, look how much energy got dropped.
Man, you're full on shields too, so you can't even convert it.
Well, technically I've got 4 more points of shields I can convert.
You can get one. Alright, here's the data. And I guess you can't just download it from here, that would be too easy.
No, I mean, I still gotta find a USB port.
Gotcha.
Have those back then?
No, not really.
Well, they had some kind of port. I think they used PS2 back then for plug-in.
Maybe you could use your 5-inch floppy disk.
Well, this is the Black Pyro, it's too fancy for those old-fashioned floppy disks.
The 3.5-inch then.
Yeah. Ooh, I know the latest technology. Read-write CDs.
Ooh.
Oh, that is the hottest new tech.
So now we are at the north pole of the station. What we have to do is use the captain's key up here, and then go down one of these long corridors to the other end of the station to use the first mate's key on the southern end of the station.
Ooh. So it's a race.
Yep.
You said north.
But fortunately, it's a race I have experience in. So get out of my way, guys.
Oh, wind tunnels help?
Yes, the wind tunnel does help.
Until you crash into every obstacle. Oh, that's better.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind crashing into obstacles. It's fun.
Pinballing around.
It actually does take away shield when you crash too hard, so I guess that's a good throwback to the other games.
Yep. And I'm just going to ignore that.
Oh yeah, you crash into like every obstacle and you still had 20 seconds to
Easy.
spare. That's fine.
Yep. Now that I've got both... Now, this is the far end of the station. Like, literally, I just traversed the entire height of the station from top to bottom thanks to that.
Oh dang.
But doing that actually opens up this little side passage here. Coming through here doesn't really give you enough speed boosts to make it through in time. This is more a case of... This is the safe passage where you don't really hit the walls too much.
You know, except for the part where you hit the walls.
Yeah. But trust me, it's a lot less.
Yeah. I think I'd rather take the wind tunnels over this sniper zone anyway.
bumped into that guy on the way out.
Yeah, bump into the walls 4 times, then you just bump into a little maintenance spot for good measure.
Well, at least I know the structural integrity on my ship is good.
Yeah, it's pretty beefy if you can take that many hits and only take like 1 point of shield per 2 smashes into walls.
But now that we're all the way back here, let's hit this little out-of-the-way switch. And I have downloaded the databanks. Woohoo!
That was quick.
Alright.
Yeah. And I just got to remember which one I need to go to. Oh,
I want that ship. It must have crazy download speeds.
but now I have to go all the way back to the South Pole again in order to access the exit from the level.
Yeah. Is there not a wind tunnel that leads backwards?
Yes, there is. There's wind tunnels that lead both ways, but I just chose not to use it because I don't like the wind tunnels.
So much fun bumping into everything, though.
Wrong kind of fun.
I guess there's plenty of bumping in this route anyway.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like I'm short on energy, so...
Video's almost over and you got a pretty full energy bank, so yeah.
What could go wrong?
Well, give me a second to show you.
Ooh, a save.
Yeah, because I forgot to cut that out. But, welcome to our little tiny escape tunnel from the South Pole here. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes.
All colored yellow with the universal color of escape.
Yep.
Reminds me, did he use a guide bot at all after you respawned?
No.
Well then.
Now, let's do... something's about to explode. Oh, they poked it. It exploded. Now, you may remember back in every previous Descent game, how you'd have the tunnel exploding around you as you escape the mine.
Now you get to play that part, I guess.
Well, now you get to play it, yeah.
Yep, now you're playing that part. And this thing, this is so long, it's ridiculous. Like, if you stop and look at the map, it's like, why does this tunnel even exist?
Yeah, it's the maintenance tunnel, I guess. Yeah, you're not making this look quite as clean of an escape as it was in the previous games.
No. Ow. But I think that's about it. And that is it for level 3. It was long, but it was actually fairly interesting. And I will see everybody next time with the secret level. And that's it. Done.